Hi there, my name is Logan, aka Spiderhands, and welcome to an SB Reviews. Now this one is a very special one because we're not doing just one song today. We're not doing just 3 songs today, but we're doing a whole album today. We're doing 6 tracks from an artist named Terry Blade, and his album that we're going to be having a listen to today in its entirety is called Misery. And this particular version, if I'm correct, is the one that is mastered for headphones. I'll just double check. It is. And you see what's great about this is that I have these Sony headphones and I love it when music sounds good in those headphones. So we're going to have fun with Misery. We're just going to go through the whole thing. We're not going to try and talk too much because we want to let the music speak for itself, but we'll see how we go. Great. Some beautiful guitar to start with.
Doesn't work.
Oh.
And I can't figure out. I'm about to go berserk. With my own self down. This type of thing I can't.
Oh, this is beautiful, dude.
It's part of me. Is it really just a quirk? Question my own ability. I spend my days unsure.
Oh, so fragile. There is a sadness to it.
Drowning in my disgrace.
Drowning in my disgrace.
Love me like this. A soul in constant crisis. Future is not the brightest. Self-imposed silence. Tell me who's gonna love me like this. Soul in constant crisis. Future is not the brightest. Self-imposed silence.
This is some heavy stuff, man. This is some heavy stuff, eh? Because I didn't know what I was walking into, you never know. But this is some heavy stuff.
Try to cope with my unhappiness. Tell myself a joke, but I forget the rest. Abysmal losing hope. Wearing an empty smile at the end of my rope.
Oh, this is really heavy, man.
I spend my days unsure.
So much has been delivered
Deeply insecure.
with just a man and his guitar.
Don't show it on my face.
It didn't need more than this.
Drowning in
The Unloveable.
my disgrace.
The Unloveable.
Tell me who's gonna love me like this.
Ooh.
Soul in constant crisis. Future is not the brightest. Self-imposed silence.
Terry Blade has such a beautiful voice, eh?
Soul in constant crisis. Future is not the brightest. Self-imposed silence.
And that guitar playing is so gorgeous, man. It's stunning. That was track 1. We're in for an adventure with this one, boys and girls. Oh, hang on. Gotta turn off that random there. This is The Mentally Ill, track number 2. Now this is very different, isn't it?
I'm so unhappy. I'm so unhappy. Bitter and nasty. Bitter and that's why I'm incapable of love.
That is a real drum kit, isn't it?
This smile is phony. This smile is phony. Inside I'm
But it's got like a really good thump to it. I really dig that drum kit.
There's no cheering.
And like the production is stellar, dude. Like you've got the really light layering, the bum 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 bum. It's oh man, I can't get over that. This is so different to a lot of the stuff I've listened to recently that it's really refreshing. It's really nice. Thank you already, Terry Blade. This is dope. Even though it's, you can tell that they're going through some stuff, you know?
I'm down on my luck, hopeless and sour, 'cause I ain't got no power.
Wow, man.
And that's why I'm stuck in this room.
It's just, I can't get over it. Like, this is high level stuff, like, because there's a lot going on, even with a small amount of different instruments. And the vocal harmonies are so pure and wholesome. I'm stunned. Please, I mean, I know that this is probably coming from, this material is probably coming from a really dark place, but I hope that Terry Blade continues to produce stuff like this, because this is even though I kind of feel bad for saying that it's a pleasure to listen to this, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm trying to also work on being more sort of clear when I talk and when I get excited, or conversely, or in contrast, I mean, when I get up kind of emotive about something, I tend to speed up. And that what's so cool about this is that with that kind of drum kit, just before we go on a widow, that kind of drum kit there, you're on the danger of it just killing the vocals, just interrupting them, but it's so well mastered. So well mixed and mastered that it just sounds, everything sounds like it fits together. It's great. Really good. This is The Widow, track number 3. Oh, we got some piano now. Oh, nice. We won't always be this far apart. Oh, I love it. Those chords are so lush. Oh, I can't get over this. I'm not even like, you might think I might be making this up. I'm actually genuinely vibing to this right now. I would legitimately drive around town with this playing in my car, and part of what I love about doing reviews is that I find out about this music because people just want someone to listen to it, you know? You know, these people, like Terry Blade, he just wants you to enjoy the music. Even if there's some darkness in it, like, it's about being shared around, you know? Oh, dude. Carried you in a hearse. Who knew that you'd be first? I had no clue. Now I sit here. But I love the dynamic range in this. The song, like, even the quiet stuff doesn't sound too quiet, you know, but it sounds like, how do I say this? How do I say this without sounding like I'm not making any sense? Because I don't want to miss the song, you know, I need to pause it here. Like, some music, everything is the same loudness, because it's been mastered and compressed and limited in a way that you don't get a break. It's just all boom, 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 boom. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. It has a place, right? But then it's nice to hear stuff like this where, like, it is allowed to go down, and it doesn't sound like it's inorganic. There's just, this music is so accurate to what the content is about. It reflects it magnificently. And no relief, spend the rest of my days in grief. I'm more just to move on. Oh man. Still used to you being around. Heavy is the head that wears your crown. But now you're gone.
I'm not a weeping
Heavy is the head that wears your crown now that you're gone.
Lost her superhero. I'm not a weeping willow, just a grieving widow who has lost her superhero.
Oh, dude, that's so heavy. Oh, nah, this is brutal, dude. I listen to like rock and metal, and this is more brutal than a lot of the stuff I hear, dude. This is some heavy stuff. Oh, and this is called The Broken. This is track number 4. And the guitar makes a welcome return. I wonder if Terry Blade recorded all the instruments himself, because if he did, that's pretty dope. You know what I mean? Because that's definitely not a MIDI guitar. That is a recorded guitar for sure.
And if I had not shattered,
it's got a really interesting rhythm to it.
Would you have seen me entirely? I tried
that
to ignore what caught your eye, the tragedy inside.
I think that Terry Blade has a great understanding of the colors that are required for different subject matters. Like, it's just, it's golden.
Sky only open when I broken among those chosen moments. Ocean only open when I broken among those chosen moments. Ocean.
So like what a lot of these compositions appear to be is that like it's split in two. You've got the first half and then the second half. Like I've noticed that, I think with the Unloveable it did that, and I think with the Mentally Ill it did that as well. So Terry Blade seems like one of those people who like, you have like a verse, chorus kind of thing. And it works. It works when you've got a song under 4 minutes. The moment you have a song over 4 minutes, that becomes quite a long time to do that. And doing it a third time with the same kind of riff doesn't necessarily work as well unless you're telling one heck of a story, you know?
I try to ignore what caught your eye, the tragedy inside.
Because what would have killed this, which would have been unfortunate, is if Terry Blade wasn't a particularly good singer, but he's a lovely vocalist, and the backing vocalists are fantastic as well. Some of the best low-key music I've listened to in quite a while. Not even kidding. No hyperbole. This guy should be better known. Really should. Oh, yes, that's sick. There's no guitar solo, you know, not that I mind, not that I have an issue with guitar solos, but there doesn't need to be like a guitar part. The guitar is the accompaniment to the main messages provided. Broken. Yeah, that's emphasized. The guitar is an accompaniment. The guitar doesn't need its own thing. The guitar is there to help deliver the message, and I really appreciate that. Because sometimes you'll come across songs and they'll have a guitar solo and it just won't make sense with the rest of the music, and it's just because the guitarist wanted to have a thing. They wanted to have a moment. But the moment for The Broken was about the song itself and the subject matter. This is a nice one. Ooh, that's a nice sort of more majorish kind of... I'm grooving to this, man. A little bit. I'm suspicious at this point of what's going to happen next, because...
Better not be my friend. See the bad things you do to yours, so using them to open doors. Better not be my cane.
I'm liking that this is a little bit more upbeat, because I feel like if the whole entire album was like the first 2 tracks, it would have been just a little bit too much. I mean, not that I'm gonna tell Terry Blade what to write, his music's fantastic, but it's good to have a progression throughout an album. Because otherwise it can come across as just a collection of individual songs rather than a whole project, you know?
Listen, learn, stay away, keep me at bay, increase the distance, but don't delay.
I'm glad that it's sticking just normal octaves and not doing any sort of 7th stuff. I just don't feel like 7ths on a guitar would have suited this. And back those backing vocalists have returned, man. I love this. I love it. Please. More of this music, please. I just don't feel I've listened to enough of this kind of music. Maybe there's a whole bunch of it out there, and I have just had tunnel vision. But if that's the case, Terry Blade, well, you're the one who introduced me to it. So thank you for that. That guitar is what's another adjective that's not gorgeous or beautiful or lush? It's lovable. The guitar is like your best friend who just wants you to succeed in life. That's what that guitar is.
Better not be around. Blocking eyes just to ignore, hating you down to your core. Better not be aloof. Can't escape the consequence by leaving us in despondence. Better not make a move. Darkening the path well lit, never see the end of it. Stay away, keep me at bay, increase the distance, but don't delay. Stay away, keep me at bay, increase the distance, don't delay. You and I
Go.
just collide.
I can't tell what's going on there with the instrumentation. Sounds like there's a little bit of phasing going on, but it could also just be an effect, I'm not sure.
Standing on the other side. Oh,
I think it's on purpose, that's fine. It sounds alright. Alright, that was fun. I enjoyed that. And then we got the last track, which is TikTok the Lonely. Ooh. What is this? This is very different to what we've had before, isn't it?
time is finite.
Oh, I thought it was going to be an instrumental for a minute. I was thinking that's an interesting direction to take for the last song. That low bass, man. This.
The days are shorter now. The weeks go by so fast. If we don't slow it down, then we'll never last. Tick tock, running out the clock. The door's gonna lock no matter
What was that?
how much you knock. Your company is only for the lonely.
Company's only for the lonely.
We can get them back once our days are poured. We'll just waste away until there's nothing more.
Waste away until there's nothing more. Man, this has been heavy the whole way through, dude. This has been a weight that I have been more than happy enough to bear. Like, if you can't empathize, like, I feel like if you can't empathize with any of this content, man, like, I felt unlovable. I felt broken. I felt lonely. I can empathize with these things. But if like you've never felt any of this stuff before, I'm not sure if it'll have the same effect.
Be with or against me, you must decide and you must do it quickly. Wrong virtue and indefinite closure, no need to begin if it's already over. Over. Longing virtue and indefinite closure, no need to begin if it's already over. I'm patient, so I'm virtuous, tolerant of the scandalous.
Yeah, that's talent in terms of the production to make that sound the way it is. There's so much happening. There's also so much room. It's really cool.
There's only you, never us. Loving you's not glamorous.
This is why you need dynamic range in your recordings, to allow yourself to be able to do stuff like this.
No matter how much you knock, your company is only for the lonely. Although it's come to this, it's time for you to choose. Call it a win-win.
Kind of sounds like it's from outer space with that synthesizer, eh? This is an unusual direction, but I kind of dig it.
The other two to spare, delayed by just 1 second. Your choices won't be there. They won't be there.
What a trip this has been, man.
They won't be there.
What a trip this has been.
Only one right answer. Hope you don't get it wrong. Better hurry it up, 'cause we don't have too long. We don't have too long. We don't have too long.
A lot of nice sort of delays on the different instruments, eh?
Running out the clock. The door's gonna lock no matter how much you knock. Your company is only for the lonely.
Your company is only for the lonely. Right. Wow. The unlovable, the mentally ill, the widow, the broken, the other side, and TikTok, the lonely. I mean, I don't know about you, but that... I need a moment to think about how I feel about that one, because this album has been a journey. I felt a roller coaster of emotions through this. I felt incredibly sad for what the vocalist appears to have been going through in his music. But I also feel a sort of admiration for his understanding and his self-awareness of what's been going on. And I am really proud of Terry Blade for making music like this, because I think it's important to be honest about this kind of stuff. And in a way that is authentic, you know? You'll find that people will occasionally do stuff and they'll over-egg the pudding. They'll over-dramatize it, but this feels like it was... You can't even say it was just the right amount, because it sounds like it was just Terry Blade's experience, and it is admirable. Obviously, I've got no complaints about the production. It's just solid. The instrumentation is really cool, and aside from that one bit where it sounded like there was a bit of phasing that I don't think it was phasing. It just felt like it flew by. You know, it just felt like it flew by. It didn't feel like there was a moment where I was bored or wanting to go to the next track. It's very rare that I listen to an album and all of the 6 songs are really solid. Like, I listen to genres that I'm very familiar with and I get bored very quickly, but this is tops. So thank you very much, Terry Blade, for letting me review your album titled Misery, which is mastered for headphones. If you are watching this review and you haven't listened to much of Terry Blade's stuff, please do, because I'm going to be doing that as soon as I get out of this review. But hopefully you have a fantastic day. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to support your local artists and musicians, and stay cool. See you later. Spider hands out.